Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing testing a full face of Poundland makeup. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff, enough for a full face apart from my eyebrows. I could not find any eyebrow products in there. They did have an eyebrow section, but I think they were all sold out because there was absolutely nothing there. So everything I've got is in this little bag and I'm really excited to try out this stuff and actually see if it's any good. Okay, so first of all I picked up two foundations and it's called the Makeup Gallery Gorgeous Flawless Long Lasting Foundation, and it says it's a natural long-lasting foundation with a flawless matte finish enriched with vitamin E and UVA/UVB filters for added protection. I got this in two colors because it doesn't actually show you what colors they are, so you pretty much just have to guess. So I got it in nude 3 and beige 4. I was thinking I could mix them if I couldn't get the right shade, and these come in like a little squeezy tub type thing, which I quite like. Actually feels quite nice. It doesn't go on that great, it kind of just moves around a lot, but the colour's quite a good match. But I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of just separating on my skin. I don't know if this is the right brush to use for it. So foundation isn't horrendous, but it's not amazing. You can definitely tell it's quite cheap. It just doesn't really cover that great. Like, I've had a few breakouts on my chin here and I've got one up here, and it hasn't covered it that great. But saying that, it's not bad. Like, I'd probably rate it like a 4 out of 10. It's actually not too bad, but it has oxidized really quickly and it has gone quite orange. It did look quite pale when I first put it on, but I guess we'll see. So with the concealers, the difficulty was that they all come in this packaging, so you literally have no clue what color it is. So I had to guess, and the only colors that they had was like Ivory 1 and I think it was Ivory 6 or something like that. I picked up the Ivory 1 for some reason, not really sure why. Maybe I was a little bit paler when I picked all this stuff up. I don't know. It comes in like a little, like a lipstick applicator type thing, and it's actually not too bad. It's not as light as I thought. I thought it was going to be super light in pink. I'm gonna put some under my eyes. It has that really weird like old makeup smell. You know, like when you're a kid and you play around with your mom's makeup and it has like a weird, like a plasticky smell. That's what this smells like. I don't really know what I should use to blend it out. I might try my beauty blender just because that's what I'd usually use. I might try a little bit on my chin. It blends out quite nicely. I mean, I know it's like a natural coverage, but still I'd expect it to be, I don't know, not too natural. I don't know what I'm saying. It blends out really nice. It's actually a really nice natural finish. I quite like this, and it blends out super easy. I picked up the Smoothly Does It pressed powder, and it's in the shade Translucent 1. It says it's a super soft matte powder for a shine-free finish, contains vitamin E. That's what it looks like. They didn't have any like loose translucent powders, which is what I'd usually use under my eyes. And that's what the powder looks like. It looks way lighter on camera than it actually is. And it's quite yellow. We'll see how this looks. I feel like even on camera it's making me look super pale because it's kind of like reflecting the light. Like, I'm not this pale. It feels quite nice. It's not heavy. It definitely feels like it's setting everything, which is nice. So next I think I'm going to do a little bit of bronzing because let's face it, I need it. This makeup has made me look 3 shades paler than I actually am. And this is what the bronzer looks like. This was pretty much the only color that they had. So it's a super soft matte bronzer for a natural glow. Oh, it's not like super pigmented, but it's definitely pigmented enough that it gives you a nice glow. I think it's looking a bit more orange on camera than it is in real life. In real life it actually looks really nice. I'll be honest, like looking at my base right now, I did not expect it to be this good. When I was first applying the foundation, oh my god, I was certain it was gonna go wrong, but I'm actually really surprised. Okay, next up, I'm gonna use a little bit of blush, and the blush I'm gonna use, if I can open the packaging, is Coral Rose 4. Yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the sort of colors I'd usually wear, that's why I picked this one. Oh, I like that. I think I put a little bit too much on though. Okay, next eyeshadow. I think I only picked up 3 eyeshadows. They didn't have many, so I picked up the color Nude 2, which is just a matte nude color, and then I picked up, this one is called Brown Truffle 10, and it's like a shimmery glittery brown. I thought I could do like maybe a brown smoky eye. And then the next one I picked up is a matte shade, and this is called Cappuccino 9, and it's just a nice soft brown color. I'm gonna take a little bit of this nudie color. It looks a lot paler on the camera. It's just like a palish skin tone color. I'm gonna take that on a big fluffy brush. I'm just gonna dust that over my eyelid. I run a little bit of this just through my crease, just as like a little transition color, just because I want to see what it blends like. That color didn't really do much. I'm gonna go into that other brown. It's definitely a little bit harder to apply with a brush, and there's a lot of fallout. Okay, so it went on quite well. It has blended out not too bad, but it has taken me a little bit longer to blend than it usually would, and I did have a fair bit of fallout. So now that I look like I've been punched in the face, I think I'm going to use a little bit of the Soft Kohl eyeliner. It says it's smooth and blendable. That's what it looks like. That's actually a really good pencil. Like, I did not expect it to be that good. I can't believe how black it's gone on, and it hasn't moved. Like, it hasn't budged off my waterline. I'll definitely be using this again. For mascara, I picked up 2. I picked up the Plump Up the Volume Waterproof Mascara in Carbon Black, and I picked up the Never Ending Story Lengthening Mascara, again in Carbon Black. The lengthening one is the pink one, and the waterproof one is the black. I didn't know which one to go for, so I just thought I'd get both, and I'll just try both and see what they're like. I'm gonna try the pink lengthening one first. It's got like a bristle type brush, and initially upon taking it out, it looks like it's dried out. Like, it doesn't really seem to be anything on it. The brush on the waterproof one is a little bit different. I don't think you'll be able to see that. It's still a bristle brush, but it's just a different shape, and this one's a lot wetter. So let's try this one. It doesn't really seem to be giving much payoff. I always use the L'Oreal Telescopic, and as soon as you put the wand onto your lashes, you can tell you've got mascara on, but with this, it's not really doing much. The next 2 things I picked up were 2 eyeliners, liquid eyeliners, and I picked up the Pro Liquid Eyeliner and the Chick Flick Eyeliner. One's black, just standard black, and the other one's this silver glittery one. Wish me luck, guys, wish me luck. Let me just see what it's like on my hand. Oh, wow. Can you see that? Wow, that's actually really black. That's really good. Right. I was not expecting it to be that good. Although my wing is questionable, but the product itself is actually really good. So really impressed with the eyeliner. I think I'm gonna try a little bit of the silver one, just on the really outer part of my wing. So I also picked up some lashes, and it says you get glue with this. They don't look like the best lashes in the world, I'll be honest. They look super like spiky and plasticky. That's what they look like. So these were £1, and you get 2 pairs, which is really good, and a little tube of glue. It's like a screw top glue, I think, which I prefer. They don't feel too bad. They look a lot more spiky than they actually are. So the lashes actually aren't too bad. They're not uncomfortable or anything. They just don't look the best quality, but for £1, they're really good. They're not overly plasticky. They're not like, they look spiky, but they're actually pretty soft. The glue in it is actually really good, which I'm shocked. It hasn't made my eyes sting or anything like that. It feels absolutely fine. Dried super fast, and they don't feel like they're gonna budge. The next thing I got was a highlighting powder, and it's in the shade Pearl Shimmer. It says it's an illuminating super soft touch powder for a radiant glow. This is what it looks like. It's like a pinky, pearly, browny, shimmery shade. This is the lightest one they had. I wouldn't usually go for a highlighter this dark. I do like my highlighters to be quite bright, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to apply this with my little MAC Duo fiber brush. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like an iridescent pearly colour. I think in the packaging it looks quite brown, so when I first picked it up I didn't think it would look good. I don't know, I didn't think I was actually going to use it, but now I'm actually really surprised. I think that looks really good. So all that's left is lips. Now they did have lip liners and lipsticks, but they were either like fuchsia hot pink or they were red, and because I've picked up brown eyeshadows, I didn't really want to go for a hot pink or a red lip, so I didn't pick up any lip liners. A bit annoyingly, I had to go for a lip gloss, I think it is, Intense Colour and Shine lip gloss, and it's in Ballet Pink 2. It's pretty pink. Wouldn't usually wear a colour like this, but it was literally the only colour that I saw that I thought I could make work. Doesn't smell like nasty or anything. A lot of lip glosses have a really horrible smell. It doesn't smell like anything. Oh, it's actually really pigmented. It is sticky though. It's really sticky. So this is how it all turned out. Overall, I'm actually really impressed. I wasn't expecting it to kind of come out as good as it has. Definitely not a fan of the lip colour, I'll be honest. Like pinks like this just aren't really my thing, especially glosses. It just doesn't really suit me that much, I don't think, personally anyway. So overall, in general, this whole face cost £15 apart from my eyebrows, but like I said, I couldn't find any eyebrow stuff there. If I could, I would have used it. So everything apart from my eyebrows came to £15, which I think is pretty crazy. It really looks quite good, I'll be honest, especially the base, which is the thing that I was most shocked about. I didn't expect this to be any good, especially when I first put it on and it looked a little bit too light, and it just seemed to look like it was breaking apart as I was applying it. But then after it dried a little bit, it seemed to blend in a lot better, and it actually looks pretty good now. So foundation was okay. Concealer was actually really good. I didn't expect the concealer to do well at all, but it was actually leaves a nice natural coverage. It blended out really easy. It did crease, but concealers always tend to crease on me, so now the powders are the things I was the most impressed with. The blush, the highlighter, the bronzer, kind of the pressed powder, not so much. The pressed powder I'm not 100% sure about. It did set my skin and it doesn't feel heavy, but I do feel like it's left a lot of kind of flashback, especially in photos. I don't think it's gonna look good. I think the two products that I was most impressed by, which I just wasn't expecting at all, I was expecting them to be a total dud like the mascaras, was the two liquid eyeliners, the silver one and the black one. I am so impressed with these. I'm not even joking, these are so good. I've still got it on now. It's completely dry, it hasn't cracked. So yeah, I definitely recommend trying these if you're into liquid liner. Just give them a try and see if you like them, because I think these are really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments of any other brands that you'd like me to test out, maybe Asda or Lidl, anything like that. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these videos just because they're so fun and they're so cheap to do, and this whole face literally cost me £15. And also let me know what you think of this makeup look. How do you think it turned out? I think it looks okay. I'm more impressed with the base. Not a fan of the lips. So please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in next week's video. Bye.